Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Nathan Kitchens here with your evening weather update. We had a beautiful day of weather across the tri-state today with mostly sunny skies, very low humidity, and certainly made it feel just very comfortable being outside this afternoon. Looking at temperatures, this is from a little bit earlier this evening. If you were outside doing any outdoor activities, maybe cooking on the grill or just hanging out outside, going for a walk or what have you, great weather. We had temperatures, this was actually as of 6 o'clock Central Time. We had temperatures in the mid to upper 70s with mostly sunny skies, so hopefully you had a chance to get outside and enjoy it. We've got more warmer weather actually on the way for Wednesday, but we are tracking a risk for some storms as we go into tomorrow night. We're going to have a cold front coming into the area, and that's going to usher in some changes here as we go into the day on Thursday. So we have actually a risk for some severe storms across the western half of the area for tomorrow night. Looking at the Storm Prediction Center map here, we have a marginal threat that includes parts of Gibson and Posey counties in southwest Indiana down to Union County, Kentucky, and points off to the west. Technically in Evansville, we're not under the risk for severe weather because those storms will be in a gradually weakening state as they push further off to the east across the area. And further off to the west, we have the standard slight risk from Mount Vernon down to Marion, Illinois. And further off to the west, we have an enhanced risk from St. Louis down to Poplar Bluff. So let's time this out for you. Tomorrow, we're going to stay mostly dry during the day. We'll have the chance for a few isolated pop-ups, I'd say in our far western counties, but overall most of us are going to stay dry tomorrow during the day. Well, but we're watching those storms off to our west though along this front, and those storms are going to start pushing off to the east as we go into tomorrow overnight and the early Thursday morning during those pre-dawn hours. We'll have this line of storms. It'll be gradually weakening though as it pushes further off to the east. It's moving into a more stable environment. We just won't have that energy in place here further off to the east for the storms to really keep their steam. So they're going to be gradually weakening as they come through. So it'll look very intense at first. Probably see quite a bit of severe weather warnings up to the west, towards Carbondale, Illinois, and even up towards the 57 corridor. But as they push further off to the east, they're going to start to lose their steam here as we go to early Thursday morning. And then by the time they get to Evansville, they're probably just below severe limits. So that's the good news here. But we'll have to keep certainly a close eye on just how quickly they start to weaken below severe limits tomorrow night and, of course, Thursday morning. So something certainly to watch. And we'll also have some pockets of heavy rainfall as well out of this, especially to our west. And then going through the day Thursday, we'll actually see the precipitation starting to push out. We'll see drier weather, but much cooler weather. We're only talking highs in the mid-60s Thursday afternoon. So it's going to be a lot cooler on Thursday. And then as we head towards the end of the week, this is what we're watching heading into the weekend. We're going to have a very dynamic, or very active weather setup for us. We're going to have a very amplified jet stream pattern. And this is going to lead to a very active weather pattern for us. We're going to have rounds of showers and thunderstorms starting Friday night. And this will continue on Saturday night, Sunday night, and early Monday before this finally starts to push out of here with this storm system. And we're going to have the potential for some significant rain totals, especially across the western half of the area. Let's take a look at the NOAA Weather Prediction Center forecast of rainfall over the next 7 days. And you will see there is quite a bit of rain potential here. We're talking the potential for several inches of rain, especially to the west. I think southwest or southeast Missouri and the southwest Illinois, I think those areas would have the best shot of seeing potentially 3 to 6 inches of rainfall this weekend. But further off to the east, we're going to have a better chance to see some more drier pockets, and I think we're going to be looking at more of like a 1 to 3 inch rainfall for, say, the Evansville area. But this is still early. Really, at this point, we know we're going to see heavy rainfall with this event, but we're just uncertain where the heaviest rains will set up. Again, right now, I think it's going to be a little bit further off to the west, towards southwest Illinois, St. Louis, Missouri there, down into the state of Missouri and southeast Missouri. I think those areas are really going to get hit hard with a lot of rain. But again, here in our neck of the woods, we're going to see a lot of rain as well. So flooding concerns will be there, obviously. So this is something we're going to have to watch as we get closer. And taking a look at your full 7-day forecast. And I'll step out so you can see the full graphic. We have temperatures getting up to the low 80s tomorrow. Cooler to the west, where you'll have more clouds. And as we go into tomorrow night, we'll have those showers and storms gradually weakening. We won't have that chance for gusty winds, maybe some small hail, especially across the western half of the tri-state. And then Thursday, we're going to be much cooler. Temperatures in the 60s. We'll see clearing by the late afternoon. Friday, we'll have the chance for some widely scattered showers or storms. Much better chance Friday night through the first half of Saturday. And we could see some heavy pockets of rainfall as well with this, and maybe some stronger storms. And then Saturday afternoon and Saturday night, we're going to have a boundary. I think it's going to shift a little further off to the north. So that means I think we're going to start to see some dry pockets of weather here from Saturday afternoon through Saturday night. But the further north you are, the more uncertainty there is in that happening. And then going into Sunday, we'll have the risk for some heavy thunderstorms, and we will have the chance for some severe storms as well, it appears, on Sunday. Still some uncertainty there, but that's something we need to keep a close eye on as we get closer. So not only are we talking about the risk for heavy rain, but also the risk for some severe storms within this setup, especially on Sunday as a cold front begins to push through the area. And as we go into Monday, we'll have much cooler air behind the system. We're talking highs getting back down to the 60s again. And then by next Tuesday, we kind of quiet things out for a little bit with some sunshine and highs in the low 70s. So this is a pretty active weather setup over the next several days. Of course, we'll be keeping an eye on those storms tomorrow night. And we'll be really watching that setup as we go into the weekend. Certainly the potential is there for some pretty heavy rainfall amounts. So that's something we will need to continue to monitor as we get closer. And of course, just check back with us and we'll keep you updated. Thank you all for watching your evening update, everyone, and have a great night.